Very well. So seems like nobody is coming anymore. So I will introduce you to the problems in the lesson because there are quite a few, and to the challenges. The test that you will get next week is using some new words that you do not know yet. So if you are not really familiar with the grammar, it will be quite difficult because you also have to somehow realize what's right with the new things that are not mentioned in the lessons. I also prepared Anki collection, so I will hope to share it with you probably tomorrow morning. Now I'm very tired, but we'll see. And so you can train. It's only about 30 things, 32 things. So it's not so much. But if you did not repeat carefully until now, it may be difficult. And still, these 32 things do not contain the new surprises that are waiting for you in the test. But this particular grammatical feature is very important in Pali language. It is basically as important as ing verbs in English. So you need to know it. It's so common. It's so common in Pali that to me it didn't even seem like much new thing. But of course, it may be sometimes confusing the declinations because the declinations for the past for the present participle are definitely confusing. That's true. Okay, so I'll find what's going on. So there are quite a few things. So am I going to do that? So can you see my screen, everybody?
Yes, can see.
All right. So we get here some problems. Literally, these are mistakes. They're small mistakes, not big, but they are. So it's not bithe, but bithe. Must be long. Here it's not ganyayo, it's actually ganyayo. This one should be short A. Then we get here manusanangcha, but it actually should be devana manusanam. See, there needs to be M with dot. Or you could also write with N and a tilde. Manusananji. Then here we need to have a dot below. Tana. Then here we need daruni. Okay, not long, short at the end. And here it's fine. Let's see with the results. So here we have some typo. Ite, we already saw that. Kanyayo as well. This forest. Actually, it is the forest. You do not get the this. You see, we have Mika asming vane avate supatingsu. Could be imasming vane, but I think asming is also fine. So it would be that. They fell into the pits in this forest, but I think asming, is that this? Isn't that? Let me see.
It should be like tasming. It's not ask me. I don't see the word before.
Asming. Actually, it's correct. Actually, it's correct. Asming. If we take, but you see only the window, right? You do not see what I'm putting there. Can you see something else that I've just added? No, probably not. So if you look at the Anki's collection, then you will see that for this,
Oh,
this,
yes, I
we
can
do have
see
there
now. Yeah,
actually asming, and it is specifically for the locative.
I see. I see.
And then what else? Daruni we already saw. Girls. Instead of girls, it is one girl. All right, because it is one kanya, not kanyayo. It's also aharanti, and it is pivamana nisidi. That's the main word from the nisidi. Could it be nisiding su and everything else is right? Vanamha daruni aharanti kanyayo would have to be kanyayo as well. If you get kanyayo and nisiding su, then the rest is fine because pivamana, although pivamana actually is declined according to vanita. So it should be pivamana yo. Pivamana yo. So it would be vanamha daruni aharanti kanyayo ekasmin pasane udakang pivamanayo nisidingsu. Then avate, here we are missing, it needs to be long A. Here we have short. Then here we have kadantang, and it should be actually kadanting. But I have found a very weird thing that even there is a Pali text, some I think commentary or supplementary, and there is the same mistake. But you really cannot have kadantang dhenu because dhenu is feminine, and with feminine it must be kadanting. And so it's a little bit of mystery to me, and I could not find a case where I would have kadanting dhenu. I could find only kadantang dhenu in our scriptures. But as soon as it is for something else female, then yes, you get kadanting. So this is wrong. Must be kadanting. Okay, imamha vanamha, or is it? I see. There's this dot below m. That should not be there. This dot should not be there. Otherwise, it's fine. Then ahin danti, ahin disanti. So 1 point, whenever you have dot below D, then if there's N before that, always there must be a dot. So if you see like ND and one of them has a dot, then you know there's a problem. It's not correct. But in this case, I wanted to show that we are talking here about the future tense, you see, well. And so the translation must be ahin disanti. Here nisidi is just that it must be long. In the middle, there must be a long I. Now here I didn't agree with something. Change color to red. I see. Okay, that's just the appearance. And tasma. Tasma is totally wrong. Totally should not be here. Instead, it is tato. Tasma means because, therefore. Okay, therefore. But no, that's not what the sentence says. So we need to use the word tato for from there. Okay, so those are the problems in this lecture. Now, I would like to show you that there are particular things to be careful about. Because in the test, you will get there. In the test, you will get a lot of verbs that are not mentioned in this particular exercise. And one verb is mentioned in this exercise, but it's complicated when you put it to past and to the present participle. So you will really need to be very careful. But my point here is that you need to learn and understand the role. So there is the role, which is somewhere, where is it? Okay, it's here. So when you have mana, how do you decline mana? So you decline it as nara. That was the very first declination we had from masculine, vanita from feminine, and nayana in neutral. So you need to be very careful about that. You cannot just say always mana, mana, and we're done. You cannot do that. You need to properly decline it. Also, an interesting point here is this diphthong. So you get, when you get the nominative singular, you have, even for masculine, these two words, gacchang, gacchanto. Be careful about that. Gacchanto is very natural. So it's a little hard to believe that gacchang is also fine, but it is. So gacchanto is the base. Always whenever a man or something masculine is doing something, must end by anto. But I find it interesting that this gachang is there as well. Okay. Anything else? Yes. Here in these examples, I found it pretty easy, except one, and that is giving dadanta. So I'd like to suggest that you pay particular attention to dadanta. That's giving. So it's not danta or dasanta. No, it is dadanta. But for example, past tense, he gave is adase. Not you could say adade as well. So it's very good to look at the grammatical portion and think about that. All right, I'm getting a little bit too much tired now. Anybody has any question? Anything you'd like to say?
Yes, I have. I have in the exercise regarding the echo, the usage of echo.
Echo. Mhm.
Is I think in exercise, let me find again. Exercise number 10 from translation from Pali into English. There has a Borisa echo, but why don't you use echo? I'm not sure echo is specialized in the word in front of echo or behind echo. So in the other example, I cannot find now, but there has an echo with puriso. It's not puriso echo. So
Isn't there Purisanang?
purisanam,
Purisanang ego,
purisanam
right?
echo, and then followed by Bahasung. So I think it was
Parasung.
specialized for Parasung. But
No,
in their
Parasung is the X.
translation, yeah. So
Parasung
it should
is
be
the
like
X.
one ace or a man. But it's not a man. It's the translation when I see is one of the men. So
Yes, that's right.
it's
So it's
confusing to
Purisan
me.
ang Eko, out of these men, one. Out of these men, one. Parasung Adaya. So he took the axe. All right. So that one man out of those men took that one axe. So it is one out of men. Purisanang Eko.
So
Correct?
we don't say Eko Purisanam. We don't.
No, no, not at all. You need to say out of the men, one. Purisanang Eko. I don't know. To me, it sounds so natural that I don't see anything wrong about it. So you always need to have of who, and then you say what is it. So out of them, one. Out of the men, one took the axe.
Okay, I think I see an example in page 218. There has
Mhm.
Eko Manosaur.
Sure.
So that's why I am confused.
But that's fine. That's one man. But here they wanted to say that this is one out of the villagers. So they want to say that there are villagers, and one of those villagers took the axe. Whereas in the case of Eko Manuso, it's just taking one man of any without any specification. But here we want to say that's one out of this particular group. So you mention first the group, and then say that it's one out of them.
I see. Okay. Okay. And the other thing is in the feminine. In the feminine, we say like is the group is like Kumari, but in Kumari, some of the declination is not the same as Kachanti. Kumari and Kachanti are not the same.
Can you give a particular example?
Not the example I mean in the declination formula. We have seen some of the Kachanti is not the similar to Kumari. It's not similar to it.
Can you tell me exactly which one?
In the feminine form for the Kachanta.
Yes, in Gachanti, yes, that's right. And then where is the difference?
Should it be the same as Kumari?
That's what they say, and so on, like Kumari. But it doesn't mean that what you already have there is like Kumari. It means that the remaining portions are like Kumari. So you still have Gachanti, Gachanti, Gachantiya, that's all fine. But then the rest will be as Kumari. So if what you already have now is not similar to Kumari, it doesn't matter. They say and so on, like Kumari. So the remaining portion needs to be declined like Kumari.
Oh, okay.
Where do you see a difference, or where do you see it doesn't work?
The difference is I don't okay for the first nominative form, I don't know it's a plural or single if I only see the Gachanti.
That's right. You won't know.
Okay. Okay, I think that's it. That's
So far, that's all. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, I
All
think.
right.
Oh, one
So,
more.
yes.
Let me see. In the exercise number 4, there has in the last word Atavi Nipati. Is Nipati is different from Pati?
It's the same thing. Nipati and Pati is the same thing. Nipatati and Patati is the same thing. I checked it actually.
Okay.
I found an interesting thing that velu we have in the book always without dot under L, but in the Pali scriptures it's always with the dot. So it's good to remember that velu as bamboo is always with the dot. And the form velavo in the accusative, which also appears in our book, actually does not appear in the scriptures. Somehow the Buddha and others, they use just velu. It seems that it's a kind of noun that doesn't take plural in the way like water. We rarely speak about waters. We speak about water, even when it's a lot of it. And it seems that with bamboo, it's like that. You would not speak about bamboos. You speak about bamboo. You could speak about bamboo trees, but then you use, plural for the trees. So in our scriptures, it seems the Buddha uses just, or other senses as well, use velu. They do not use velavo. So if you want to bring velu, then you would say velung aharat rather than velavo. But it's correct, it's fine. You can use. Okay, so thank you everyone for coming and good luck for next week. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be successful in everything you do.
Thank you. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.